I've noticed you're pretending to masturbate, and I was wondering if you wanted to talk about it.
Oh, I wish my mum was a sex guru.
So, why don't you start by telling me your earliest memory of your scrotum?
Trust me, you don't.
You know I love you so bad.
This is a new frontier, my sexually repressed friend. Our chance to finally move up the social food chain.
Love you so bad.
I'm worried about you, man. Everybody's either thinking about shagging, about to shag, or actually shagging.
The students at this school need your help, and we need their money. I'll deal with the business end of things, and you can do the therapy.
Therapy?
Yeah, sex therapy. Like your mum.
Wow, sex therapist. This could be awesome. Wait, it could be popular.
I might have a mild to moderate crush on me.
I'm addicted to wanking.
My pubes are out of control.
I wish I could be a normal kid with a normal dad, with a normal dick.
Here for the best 2 years of our lives.
Let me get you some condoms.
Oh, thanks, Mum. Stay out of my life.
What kind of man do you want to be? What kind of man do you want me to be, Dad?
You can't choose who you're attracted to. You can't engineer a relationship.
I don't believe in love.
You are who you are. Don't let anyone take that away from you.
I still think it's weird a teenage boy's a sex therapist.
I know this is hard, but I need to ask you some questions about what happened.
He tied my hands. He said if I screamed, he'd kill me.
No signs of forced entry. Doors and windows were locked. No DNA. Not a single neighbor saw or heard a thing.
He brought a blindfold, but nothing to tie her with. Would a shoelace even hold her?
You think Marie made up the attack?
I'm pretty positive that it happened.
Pretty positive or positive?
They just kept asking me the same question. How come your story doesn't add up? I wanted to go home.
I don't have a victim here. It's bogus. She made it up.
We're on the scene of a violent attack. Police say a masked assailant broke in while the victim was sleeping.
He said you need to be more protective of yourself.
Black mask, bindings, early morning attacks.
I think he's done this before.
Aurora, 18 months ago. Intruder, black mask, backpack, tied her out, took photos. To date, has not been caught. You see the pattern. There's a rape, new evidence, new leads, and then one by one, they dry up until he hits again. This one, we're figuring out on our own. What if he knows stations don't talk to each other, as long as he only hits once in each town? You could have detectives from 8 different departments investigating 8 identical rapes with no clue they're all chasing the same guy.
Victims are all over the map, old, young, different races, so he doesn't have a type.
Sure he does, women who live alone. This guy is out there, preying on the most vulnerable women he can find. Where is the outrage? This is not something people get over. This is something they carry with them forever.
Even with people that you can trust, if the truth is inconvenient.
This is Hawkins. I know the worst thing that's ever happened here in the 4 years I've been working here.
was when an owl attacked Eleanor Gillespie's head because it thought that her hair was a nest. "99 out of 100 times, kid goes missing. The kid is with a parent or a relative."
Well, what about the other time?
What?
You said 99 out of 100. What about the other time? The one!
I think she knows what happened to him.
And the girl?
She can't have gone far.
What the hell?
You know Will? Do you know where he is? Hiding. From who?
Maybe Will saw something that he shouldn't have.
Hey.
Hey. Hannah, I'm not going. Not now. Not ever.
Why didn't you say this to me when I was alive? My husband and I, we never got a note.
Hey, it's Hannah. Hannah Baker.
Holy shit.
Settle in, because I'm about to tell you the story of my life. More specifically, why my life ended. And if you're listening to this tape, you're one of the reasons why.
This is a wild game of survival.
Is Hannah telling the truth?
Don't believe everything you hear.
Whatever Hannah thought she saw, she lied about it on those tapes because she's a crazy drama queen who just killed herself for attention. Hannah has secrets, Mrs. Baker.
Hannah's secrets are what killed her.
Maybe I'll never know why you did what you did, but I can make you understand how it felt.
You don't know the whole story.
What else do I need to know? You're just like the rest of them, but I'm not. Everyone is just so nice until they drive you to kill yourself. And sooner or later, the truth will come out.
My name is Tokyo. But when this story began, that wasn't my name.
Don't move, or I'll blow you in half!
How would stealing about 2.4 billion euros sound?
Mom, I'm thinking about going on a trip. No one has ever hit that hard. Not even in New York, London, or Monte Carlo. So if my picture needs to be in the news again, at least it'll be for the greatest heist in history.
And every family in this country will be asking, what are they doing now?
What are we robbing?
The Royal Mint of Spain. It's absolutely imperative that the police don't have any idea what we're doing. But be very careful, because the second any blood is shed, we'll no longer be Robin Hoods, but just a bunch of plain motherfucking punks.
It's time! So just trust us and obey.
But all that peace was only the calm before the storm. Things were about to get so fucked up that we came very close to losing it all.
thief, a murderer.
I believe in love at first sight.
No real words?
Only fake ones.
Everything ship. Oh, I love that.
It's so easy, so right. This is how our story goes, Beck.
I think I might really like him. Too much?
That's perfect. If I just keep being the perfect boyfriend, you'll realize I'm not a maybe. I'm the one. Love is tricky. Can we get real for a second? You have questionable taste in friends. And a guy needs to protect himself.
She's lucky she has me. Beck rarely knows what's best for her.
It scares me to love someone so completely and not have them love you back. I need to know who you really are. I've read people wrong in the past.
Are you following me?
I'm on to you.
I won't let her get in the way of us.
I think you were hiding something. You're being crazy.
Honestly, you're lucky to have me. Every relationship has its obstacles to overcome, right?
January 1974. They just moved in 2 months prior. My partner and I were first on the scene. He was feeling for a light when something bumped him. That's when we found the little girl hanging from this pipe.
Jesus. I found someone to take over who will be very good for the BSU. He wants to expand the unit, and he intends to make our approach practice.
Tell me, who's the one you want more than anything?
Manson.
I'll get you, Manson.
This is $100,000, and it's all yours if you help us identify the persons behind the murders of our children in Atlanta.
Another child reported missing in Atlanta. Sending you both. I want you there for the duration.
So all these children, one killer.
I believe that to be the case. It's statistically rare for serial killers to cross racial lines.
It's also statistically significant that the Klan kills black people.
You get him out of there. If he blows this, Gunn will rethink his investment.
I'm asking you as the leader of your department. What did Holden say that so offended the city?
We need to stay focused. If you're distracted...
I have some things to deal with at home. It's personal.
She had someone else's underwear stuffed down her throat.
It's 10:30. Do you know where your children are?
This is one predator.
What if you're wrong?
I'm not.
You arrogant, self-serving twerp.
We can't have tunnel vision, Holden.
What evidence is there to suspect the Klan?
Son, we've got 19 dead black children. You telling me that's a coincidence?
One more thing. Manson is small. Like really small. Try not to stare.